Hi there again, everybody, and welcome back to Prestige Auctions. We're going all football today with this short video. We want your help as well because we can't quite figure this one out. Of course, this is without doubt. Anybody from the Grimsby area would know that this is a Grimsby Town shirt. Not only is it a Grimsby Town shirt, we believe this to be an old player-worn Grimsby Town shirt. So, of course, back in the day, if you went back into sort of maybe the mid, even early 80s, replica shirts weren't available to buy back then, and certainly before those days. If you managed to get hold of a shirt, it was usually a player-worn shirt, which is what we believe this is. Now, if you think about these modern times, you can buy a shirt, you can buy the home shirt, the away shirt, the third team shirt, the goalkeeper's shirt. In fact, if you ask the manager, he'd probably sell you his shirt as well. The clubs try and sell that many sorts. But back in the day, if you managed to get hold of a shirt, then it was a great thing to have. Thing is, we're struggling with this a little bit because when you look at the design of this, of course, it's on Admiral. There you go. So Admiral, the shirt makers back in the day, and you can see this one has been signed as well. You look there, it's got a collar on as well, which is one of the other things that you need to look out for, and of course the Grimsby Town badge. What's interesting about this one is if you flip it over, the player's number is number 10. And of course, this was even before the days when they started using printed numbers. So these here, they used to get the player's number, and it used to be sewn on, probably by somebody at the club. So what we do know about this one is it's number 10. Now we've kind of narrowed this one down, and we're from the research we're doing, we're thinking 1976, 77. But the players' signatures are sort of suggesting 1986. But 86 shirt had a sponsor on it from what we can see. So it's really kind of thrown us. What may be one of the things that we've come up with is, was it a 1977 shirt that's been later signed? We're not 100% sure. But what we can show you on the shirt is that there are signatures. So I'm going to go through each of the signatures and see if we can suss them out. And we are looking for your help on this one. So that's Gary somebody. Okay, so just showing you the back of the shirt, so to cover all of the angles, these old sort of material. You can see it does start to go a little bit yellow. This is not unusual on old clothing that's been stored for many years. So there you go. So there's the back of the shirt. There is no label on the inside, which may tell you that either there wasn't one, or let me just double check at the bottom, or maybe the player didn't like the label, maybe it itched him or whatever. But there you go, doesn't seem to be a label in this at all. So, looking at the front of the shirt, white collar, black and white stripes, of course, and the Admiral sign and the Grimsby Town crest there, which again, this is sewn on. It's not been printed on at all. And then you start looking at some of these signatures. Well, there's one or two on here that are quite easy to figure out, which starts on there. Nigel Batch, of course, long-time servant of Grimsby Town, and Kevin Moore as well, another long-time servant of Grimsby Town. But then some of the autographs or the signatures on here are a lot harder to read. So you can see that one there. I'm going to just kind of show you them to try and give you an idea, because you may know and you may be able to help us out in the comments. So let's just turn that round that way, because I think that's the way they are there. So is that John Fraser or something? And we come on to this one, which we can't make out at all. And then these ones here, maybe the wrong way up, that one. So let's just turn that round to show it from the other angle. There you go. So there's more player signatures coming down there. Then when we come up this way, you've got more signatures there. And now this one here looks like Rick Dawson. Rich Dawson or Rick Dawson. And then you've got another one there. And then this one here seems to say, we seem to think it's Gary Lund. Is it Gary Lund? There you go. And then this one here, of course, if you are a Grimsby Town fan, owning something like this would be a nice thing to have. It is coming up for auction this Saturday at Prestige Auctions. So if you are interested in this, you need to get yourself down to the auction. Of course, there's the Kevin Moore at the top there. Did we look down this one, down this side here? Okay, I'm not quite sure what that one says. Of course, we're zooming in on these so you can see. You might be able to help us out and guess which year this is, because we are not 100% sure. I don't think it's going to make a whole lot of difference actually understanding the year as far as auctions are concerned, because this here is a really nice old collectible shirt. You don't see so many of these about anymore, and you know, the people that was lucky enough to get hold of these shirts back in the day was probably associated with a club that maybe won it in some sort of competition, but player one shirts were always the ones to get. Now, it will be interesting to know from you guys what the year is of this, of course. It could be the 1980s, it could be the 1970s. But I'm sure there are one or two people that love GTFC that will be watching this video and going, well, if that player's name's there and that player's name's there, they'll probably know, because they'll probably know the year straight away, because they'll know when they were watching Grimsby Town that these were the players that was in there. So we're just going to spin it over one more time, because there was a player's name at the top there as well. Is that another Gary, is it, or something? I did notice that Tony Ford's name is on there as well. Of course, Tony Ford was a very long-time servant of Grimsby Town, as was Nigel Batch and Kevin Moore as well. So we've got some great old Grimsby Town names on this, and these are the ones that people are going to be looking out for. So if you are a Grimsby Town fan, a Grimsby Town collector, or if you just love old football shirts, then this is maybe the one for you. This one will be available for sale in this week's auction. That auction is going to be taking place, in case you watch this video in the future, on the 1st of March 2025. And it's lot, as you can see there, lot 120, which is under an hour. Now, the auction starts at 9 o'clock, so if you want to be involved in the bidding with this one, you've got to be down early. Just for clarity, they just noticed a little bit of damage on there that you can see where it's just worn through maybe over the years. Of course, this is an old example, so there you go. Grimsby Town football shirt. For all you Mariners fans out there, what a fantastic piece. If you've got a man cave, get this one framed up and get it in there. It's going to be something that's very nice to show your friends. Something to brag about this one, that you've got a nice old shirt with some great old names on there from Grimsby Town's past. Thanks ever so much for watching this short video. And if you did enjoy the content, please give us a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button. We are always getting interesting things down here at Prestige Auction that we like to share with you and show you. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. So thanks ever so much for watching. If you do want to come and view it, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m. this Friday, the 28th of February, and you'll be able to have a look and decide for yourself what year it is. But if you do know, just drop a thing in the comments for us. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all very soon at the auction.